At the weekend, a vigil was violently broken up by the police. Now the British House of Commons has passed a law that gives the police more opportunities to restrict peaceful demonstrations. 3 days after the violent dissolution of a vigil for Sarah E., who was allegedly killed by a police officer, the British House of Commons in London voted in second reading by a majority for the government's new police, crime, sentencing and courts bill. The opposition heavily criticized the approach. The bill has thus cleared its first hurdle in Parliament. Among other things, it stipulates that peaceful demonstrations may in future be restricted by the police to a greater extent than before, if, for example, they intimidate the public or cause serious discomfort because of noise or for other reasons. Opposition MPs had criticized the law as an expression of the government's penchant for authoritarianism. Hundreds of people demonstrated against it on Monday evening in front of the House of Parliament in London. The proposed law comes at a time when the police are heavily criticized for their hard work at the weekend vigil. Officials had cracked down on the corona measures and arrested several people on Saturday evening at an unauthorized meeting in memory of the woman kidnapped on her way home in London. The pictures of women who were violently led away and wrestled to the ground led to severe criticism of the police. Interior Minister Priti Patel defended the bill on Monday. We have seen significant changes in protest tactics in recent years, with demonstrators exploiting loopholes in the law that have led to disproportionate levels of disability, said the Conservative politician. She was referring to protests by the environmental movement Extinction Rebellion, but they are usually that violent that every normal law would help doing that. And besides, if a demonstration is not properly announced beforehand and they didn't get the permission to do it, the permission here in Germany, for example, can't be denied very easily. But of course they have to get one. If they don't have one, a demonstration can be dissolved. But there are different ways to do that. And the right to demonstrate is one of the fundamental democratic rights. And a government that claims that it is acting on democracy all the time with Brexit now wants to limit one of the core pieces of democracy. If Priti Patel continues to go in this direction, by the way, I don't see them ever be able to return to the EU if they ever want to. Just saying. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen.